So I watched Batman Crusader Season 2, and I think it is one of the worst of Batman seasons. Like, I think they should cancel it after this season because it just got awful, right? And so I first want to start off with the time era because I feel like the time era during that time it's set in like the 40s, I believe, and they try to make everything like 40s oriented, like the guns, the technology, and all that stuff like that. But at the same time, they throw in woke aspects that won't be tolerated in the 40s. You know what I mean? Like, you can't have, I feel like, lesbians or like this like empowering woman thing that they try doing all the time. I don't know. I don't think it just works, in my opinion, because yeah. So I'm gonna explain to you why this shit was a complete mess and how they should not be renewed for season 3. Okay, so starting off with the characters, they had the worst interpretation of Riddler, Poison Ivy, Blockbuster, and the Joker, in my opinion, because let's start off with the Riddler, okay? The Riddler is not someone who makes riddles in this show. He shoots up people and robs people and just shoots them up with his Tommy gun. And then he shoots the air with his Tommy gun. It makes no sense. Riddler's supposed to be a conniving villain, showing all sorts of riddles, and they failed to do that here. He just shoots up random people, and it frankly pisses me off because it's like doing a disservice to the character. I feel like Riddler should be someone who does riddles and makes Batman actually question himself. Instead, he just decides to shoot up the whole fucking place, which honestly is not good at all. Secondly, we have, who else do we have? We have Roxy Rocket. That's another like woke bullshit they threw in there because she was, of course, they made her black. Firstly, right, a black brilliant scientist who able to make energy out of a cube, unlimited energy out of a cube, right? And apparently the white man, like, they stole her invention and try to profit off it, so she goes on this whole rampage trying to, like, destroy all the technology and the evidence, so, because the evil white man is going to try profiting off it. But they don't really explain why, like, she has, like, it's just like, yeah, these guys are going to do bad stuff with it, but they don't really explain why they're going to do bad stuff with it, right? And Batman tries to stop her at one point, and Batman's always getting bitched in this show, I swear. He's always getting bitched by, like, common criminals, and he can only beat up street, like, thugs, which low-key pisses me off, because Batman's supposed to have arsenal of tools and an arsenal of fighting techniques that he's able to take out his opponents quickly, right? But he doesn't have that here. He gets bitched by Roxy Rocket, and at the end, she sacrifices herself, and yeah, that low-key kind of pisses me off because, one, you don't have to sacrifice yourself, or you could have threw a bomb at the rocket, right? You didn't have to actually like try blowing it up, like with yourself on the rocket. You know what I mean? And then she asked Batman to destroy all my hard-earned research, so no, it doesn't fall into the hands of a white man or a white person, you know, or like a man in general. And I think that's pretty stupid because she just invented unlimited energy, and Batman severely needs some fucking technological upgrades in his cave. He's using a fucking bulletin board still instead of a computer. So I think Batman could have used that, but he decides to destroy it, you know, because God forbid a man gets his hands on that technology, right? That's just very, very stupid. Then, like, what I do like is they like to tease the Joker, which I actually was very interested in the Joker, yeah. But, yeah, we'll get to that later. But, yeah, the Joker is unfortunately, like, yeah. Alright, so then we go to the Bat Cult, right, with the Barbados. That was just a filler episode, in my opinion. There's nothing much to say about it, but it was just some bullshit, like Barbados, you know what I mean? They had the ghost back in the last season, and I think that was way better because this guy, he just scammed a ton of people. It's basically a modern day cult, you know what I mean? But he just decided to kill people. Really, really fucking stupid. And like throughout the season, we also get Mad Hatter, and they made her into like a talk show television woman instead of like an incel, which is a weird take on it, but I don't really mind it, honestly. Like, I thought she was just chill, you know what I mean, like somewhat of a Karen, but it's alright. The Spectre is pretty cool. I like the Spectre, but the Scarecrow episode I think was also pretty fucking stupid, because I think they brought in Harley Quinn again, and apparently, how she didn't die last season or whatever. Apparently, a police officer, Renee Montoya, her secret lover, is housing her for no reason apparently at all, and yeah, she just like saves her, and like she just stays at the house the whole entire time, which like I don't fucking get why. Why the fuck do you like do that? She's a fucking criminal. She like kills people, right? And then she teams up with Batman, and like Batman just acts like, oh yeah, everything's good, you know what I mean? You try killing me, but it's alright. We'll do some justice together. So they stop the Scarecrow, which is like just like some rich, spoiled, like white privilege trust fund kid who was like just inducing fear in people. I don't know. It was pretty stupid. But at the end, Harley ends up turning herself in, and I'm like, what the fuck? You need like you didn't think of that earlier. You know what I mean? Yeah. She's a void. She needs to go back to fucking jail. And then we have Poison Ivy, the adaptation of Poison Ivy, and literally like the only like adaptation, like anything close that's in like the comics is she's just in a flower shop and her father got killed by the Riddler. So this bitch decides she uses a woman empowerment and seduces the Riddler so she can get back at him. It's very stupid. Like oh my god, you really did all of that just to kill him, and then you just run away. And the worst part is Batman doesn't even try chasing her. You know what I mean? Batman has like this no kill rule, and she committed a crime, obviously, and he didn't even bother try stopping her. He's like, when she comes back to Gotham, she'll be back. I'm like, what the fuck is this, man? Go chase after her, bro. She's a criminal, right? So, and also, they've been killing off a lot of people too. Like Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze is a black man now. Mr. Freeze is a fucking black man. He's a black man who's fucking mute. So, like, what the fuck's going on here? Like, it honestly, like, who the fuck cares? He just freezes people for fun. No explanation required. They stripped away his origin story with Nora, and without that, he's just a guy who just freezes fuckers. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you gonna do, freezing fuckers? Honestly, it's very stupid. Honestly, it pisses me off. Mr. Zero, they gave him a new name too. Like, oh my god, you're so fucking cool. And he ends up fucking dying too. Dies the same episode. Everyone fucking dies here. They killed off the Riddler. They killed off Hugo Strange. They killed off all these villains. They killed off fucking Mr. Zero and now Mr. Freeze. They're running out of rogues now. You know what I mean? They kill off Rupert Thorne. Yeah, it's very stupid. And Batman also has to get saved by a fucking child in this episode, Carrie Kelly. Like, I understand, like, you want to put that plug in, but then again, Batman's he's a fucking hero, you know what I mean? He shouldn't be fucking getting saved by these little shitheads, like, that are 9-10 years old, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that was also some fucking rage bait as well. And then the Joker finally stops fucking hiding. He hijacks Mad Hatter's television show, and finally, like, that's another one dead right there. Mad Hatter's fucking dead. So, but they also decided to give him some, like, fuck-ass German accent. I'm like, what the hell are you doing, man? And he doesn't laugh at all, which, like, I'm okay with that, right? Some of the renditions of Joker, they don't really usually laugh, but it's okay, you know. Yeah, I can get behind that, but then he's like very cold and calculated, which I kind of like too as well. You know what I mean? They've been teasing him all season long, and we finally get like his arc with him with Batman, and I'm like I was a fan of it at first, and then he comes in and he's like, oh my god, Batman, we are alike, or some shit like that. I'm like, dude, what the hell? You guys are the complete opposite. That's your whole motivation, like lurking around Gotham for a whole year, like doing all these tests and like killing all these people because you wanted to fucking meet Batman and make him whole. Like, that makes no exact fucking sense. You know what I mean? You guys like aren't brothers. You're a crazy psychopath, right? And he also actually beats up Batman pretty badly too for being just a regular Joe He's like a chemist, and like Batman's supposed to be a martial artist, and he's getting dicked right now. You know what I mean? Makes no sense. And then at the end, Batman throws his batarang, and this cold, calculating villain hasn't clearly studied Batman at all, honestly. He's like, oh my god, we're brothers. I studied you. I followed you in Gotham. That's why I'm in Gotham, right? And like, I want to ruin Gotham City. And he should be, if he knew Batman that well, he would have studied that the batarang came back. And Batman's no-kill rule gets completely thrown out the window in the finale. He just fucking tries to slime out Joker, you know what I mean? And he has no remorse for it too. And at the end he's like, oh, we didn't find a body, which implicates he's still alive, right? Same thing with Harley Quinn from season 1. But yeah, man, it was just really like, I just summed up the whole show for you, and it's practically a waste of time in my opinion. I think it's like some woke boy slop. These fucking foids, like, at fucking Amazon, like, do better, you know what I mean? This honestly infuriates me because you guys can't get anything right in this fucking TV show. So honestly, cancel it. I would start up something better, honestly, like make a Teen Titans show again. People would like to see that instead of this fucking goy slop bullshit from the 1940s when Batman can't even fend for himself. And yeah, so that's sorry I haven't been uploading recently. I've been doing some stuff. I was a little busy, but now I'm back. I should be uploading consistently soon. Yeah, peace out, guys.